Mobile phone technology has come a long way, but should we ban mobile phones in schools? I ask this question because there have been incidences where students have filmed some of the things that are going on in a classroom and then posted them on social media platforms. So that begs the question, should we allow mobile phones in schools? I think there's a yes or no answer to this, but I think the yes answer might outweigh in the long run in terms of the benefit that it provides for students. The yes answer might provide more advantages than disadvantages. So mobile phone technology has come a long way from the time when we had these huge bricks to the time now when we still have what we call the plus phones, the iPhone 7 Plus, for example, which is a bigger version of the iPhone 7. Now, mobile phones have become like an extension of our memory. If you think about it, there are things now that you don't need to remember because they are on your mobile phone, and without your mobile phone you feel a little bit lost. Okay, and if you look at Africa, mobile phone penetration is higher than in most parts of even the developed world. So a lot of websites, a lot of web designers are going for the mobile first design, because a lot of people are spending less time on the desktops and are spending more time on their mobile phones. So the attention is shifting from desktops to mobile phones. And we have a young culture in Africa and across the world where young people can see what's happening in other parts of the world, and they are propagating that same type of culture. But in terms of mobile phones, I was thinking of the educational apps which have been developed, and not many students are using them because not many teachers are using them either, or encouraging students to use them. So social media platforms or applications such as Instagram and Snapchat have become more popular with students, who see that as probably the main use of a mobile device. Okay, but what education apps can do is provide that instant feedback that students need when there is not a teacher around them to give them feedback on how they are performing. These educational apps can actually give that instant feedback, so I like them for that. They also enable us to do big data analysis of student progress, so we can use more information, we collect more data on how students are doing if we are using these educational apps or educational websites. Right, so mobile phone technology is the fastest growing form of communication in Africa, which is why I think we should be using it in African schools. It is not surprising to see individuals with more than a single handset. Okay, so you see a person with more than one handset, with maybe 2 or 3 handsets. It is also not surprising to see school children with mobile phones. So there's been a debate on whether mobile phones devices should be banned in schools. The main argument has been that mobile phones are a distraction to learning. People are absolutely right to be concerned, as this does happen in some cases. The problem though is that it's not the mobile phone, but how it is being used. Banning mobile phones may be a solution, but there is an innovation price to pay. Mobile phone technology has become essential at collecting and processing information. There are applications that have been built specifically for students, such as word processing, presentation, and spreadsheets. Some companies have adopted a mobile-first philosophy, where mobile presence takes center stage in the design of their digital products. There is more to gain in allowing mobile phones in schools than in banning them. A robust mobile technology use policy maybe all the school needs to circumvent the potential negative use of the gadgets. Technology is a double-edged sword. It is up to us to harness the potential benefits of mobile phones as educational tools than to make a blanket ban that could disadvantage our children from accessing educational mobile applications. Thank you for listening.